Yo, I have another great game, hopefully great game. Today, it sounds like a lot of fun. I live under your house. Respectfully. But let's go ahead and give it a shot and let me know if you think I'm under your house. Let's go. I open my eyes and here I am home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. As usual, no one. That's good. It's very good. I like being alone. This is the main hall. How nice it is here every time I come here. I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which hole to go in first today. A hole's a hole. Let's make a choice. Alright. You know what? Let's go for the big hole. Lots of holes. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way there. Is a spirit standing right at the exit. Every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. Okay. That sounds spicy. We can't go intercourse with the ghost. Okay. That was a little bit of a letdown. Ahead of me is my pebble space where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone, and the feeling is so real I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Look, it's my stones. It's the stones I like to stroke. Let's stroke them. Stroking stones. Okay, let's go back. What about here? Oh, my sleeping space where I usually sleep. Although I can sleep everywhere, I still prefer to sleep here. Okay. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. Okay. What's the eyeball thing do? Every tunnel is different. For example, this one's narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. Alright, so we're a masochist. Nothing wrong with that. Oh. Nothing wrong with that. Deeper into the holes we go. Ooh, what's here? I need to find something sharp to open it up and see who she used to be or what she has become. Oh. We need something sharp. Let's go to our stroking stones. Alright. Look at that. What beautiful orifices there are. No favorites here, all equally pleasing to me. That's why I sometimes squint my eyes and rush into the tunnel as if at random. Okay. Alright. Lots of hole jokes here. I didn't do the walls and surroundings of this place. Surprisingly, it's always been this way. I can't even imagine how such a wonderful place came to be, as if it had been prepared especially for me. Alright. Anything over here to click? No? Alright. Found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh my. That's great. Alright. Ah. Nice. She died when I was born, or so it seemed to me. Alright. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I've been alone all my life. At first, I just watched her body, hoping maybe something would crawl out of it and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time out of loneliness, though I mooed and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry. I'm so grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over. The places I had been were getting scarred. I realized that she was still alive. So I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big a bite. Very considerate. Layer after layer of her body grew a kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon, though which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time had passed since then, but I waited and waited long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I'd become, how many tunnels I had dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great, I'm tired of worrying about her. The remnants of the creature it came out of. I was worried that it would all come out of the cocoon and want to eat more, or avenge all my bites. But apparently I just decided to die quietly. Now my anxiety was gone. So we came out of this person. Okay. Anything else we could click on? Alright. Alright. Okay, so that was that hole. Let's go inside this hole. Anything here? Nothing? Okay. So glad we had a collection of stroking stones. Anything here? Nothing here. That's the intercourse ghost. Alright, maybe we could go to bed now. They're laughing at me. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me, they whisper things. They want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. Wow. This is very loud. Very loud game. Alright, what a terrible noise. It won't stop. What the hell? I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of the noise, isn't it? I don't want to leave my house. Maybe it will subside on its own. Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your house. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what's making those awful noises? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out, and then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle? It's time to go outside again. As soon as I crawled out into the open air, a disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. Oh, a house. I had no specific plan of action. One thing is obvious to me: there's construction going on. They're building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment, and I started watching. You vile creatures will pay for disturbing my peace. Bees, 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 what should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone, but I can't do nothing either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them, but maybe if you kill one, the hunger is getting stronger and stronger, no strength to hold back. Something has to be done. Let's kill. Yum, yum, yummy bee. This is my skull room. After the first time I ate a human, I laid tired outside and didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. This is the first time I had was some guy sitting in the woods, drinking beer, and talking to himself. At first, I didn't want to do anything to him. I was just interested in watching him. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing his finger. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I have accumulated so many skulls, so many, that sometimes I burrow inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. Worker skull, another skull from my collection. I have absolutely no memory of how it happens. It's like I'm a wild ecstasy, and then it's over. My stomach is full, my breathing is heavy, and I want to sleep. Alright. Eventually, the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. Its unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time, I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay. If they were looking for me for some reason, I had the distinct feeling that they had come to hunt me down. Then one day, people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands. And everyone left, but the woman stayed in the house. It's a new friend. New friend. New friends, right? Time passed, and no one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under this house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became part of my life. Gradually, I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I just couldn't sleep with something constantly ponding, muttering, shuffling over my body. In the few hours when I did manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come back to haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes, they had a lot to laugh about. Thus my torture became a 24-hour routine. I have to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me, that bitch. She took his home. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Love. The thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time I find out who lives above me. I need to look around carefully before I act. Alright, so we're not only under her house, we're inside it. Is he gonna fall in love? This is the first time I've ever been inside a human house. There's so much space it makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. Okay, I knock stuff over. E. These sick bastards are ripping out plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of these perverse acts. Yes, perverse acts. Much like our whole fetish, apparently. Ah, I know what it's called, a book. Once upon a time, I was very hungry, and just at that moment, a little man sat down next to the entrance of my home. I remember he had a little hands, little feet. He was like a puppet. That little man also had a bag with him. I don't remember being aware of all the dangers of this world at that time, so I climbed out of my hiding spot with interest and began to look at him. The little man didn't notice me right away, but when he did see me, his eyes widened and his mouth opened in that unimaginable way and made a horrible, disgusting sound. The sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get closer to him, but he kept crawling farther and farther away from me. Eventually, the feeling came over me, and all I remember was his head in my hands. His body was lying somewhere. His bag he had brought with him was slightly torn, and then I saw books scattered around. I don't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether, but that didn't stop me. I began to study them, and it was thanks to these books I was able to learn the language of these creatures and get some idea of the human world. I found new books over time. For example, recently I ate a couple of campers. I enjoy reading. I have to remember to pick up these books when I'm all done. Okay. What else is there to look at? Ooh, TV. I'm not familiar with human life, but I once saw construction workers staring into a similar dark box. They stared so intently and sometimes shouted something and raised their hands in the air. Strange creatures. Not as strange as our whole fetish. Alright, so we can't run. We're locked at this speed. E. It's locked. Okay. Let's go down this way. Ooh, this cold is really doing a number on my voice. Sorry about that. Anything in here? Toilet. Ah, what horrible, terrifying sound I have to deal with that thing. It scares me. TP for bunghole. Toilet brush. Bathtub. Rub-a-dub-dub. Let's get in the tub, no? Oh, we can't look in them here. And we can't use her toothbrush. Man. Alright. That's probably her room right there. I remember people lugging these boxes here. I wonder what's in them. Let's find out. That looks like perfume. So we're not actually gonna look inside them. Ooh. Spicy plant. Can we touch the cactus? No. Well, I think that's best for far as we could go up there. Yep. Alright. Let's go down this way. Ah, yes. There she is lying in front of me. All that's left to do is to take the first step. But I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood's not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now's not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Wait till later. Why couldn't I kill her? And all the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. I would even say that I became interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere, and here she seems to be taking things out of boxes. Huh. I wonder what she keeps in them after all. I think when I was lying at her door, I felt something strange, a feeling I'd never had before toward another creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls and I want to take some of my best skulls, my dearest ones, and take them to her. Leave it under the door somewhere. What is happening to me? Alright, so we're back here again. Ooh, my eyes dry. Nothing different over here. Oh wait, what's this? Pile of laundry. I could smell it as soon as I entered the room. I'll take something with me to remind me of her. Oh, Creeper Simulator 2022. Alright. E. She likes reading as much as I do. That's great. She reads so carefully that she even highlights individual pieces with circles. One of the pages I saw a picture of a headless body. It looks suspiciously familiar to me, but I can't remember where from. Well, now that I know what's in those boxes, I don't have to dig through them myself. And we can't get up there any higher. Okay. And this bathroom is locked. Strange, the bed is empty. And apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I have to leave what I brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes soon. What do we look like? Oh. Oh, that's our gift. Okay. I wonder what's in that room. Hey, you're back again, but something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it though? I thought you liked being alone. It is, and I always will be alone. I don't need anyone by my side. Why do you hesitate when you had a chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens. Shut up. Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Or do you think she'll move here? It's so mean. This guy's a bully. But only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you spirit. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now, wait in her bedroom, and we'll go back to my place together. You understand. I don't like doing laughing. Ah ha ha ha. I told you changed. Alright. So now we're an underhouse monster and we're trying to get laid. Let's go. Alright. Oh man, we move so slow. What's that humming? I don't think that was there before. Oh, a letter. A note addressing Mark. Mark, who is he? The note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains the candles needed for. I understand there's a lot of words here I don't know. Marie, damn it. Mark, we did it. Take it to the basement. Oh, we're in her basement now. Pay attention, it's still moving. We should just dismember it in the basement. Ooh, my whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I read the note and then it hurts. I can't remember anything. I have to go home. We're in your basement, respectfully now. Huh. They really just leave the door open? I mean, we could leave, but... Oh, beers. I don't want to miss anything. Let's check the bedroom. Oh, my eyes are getting dry. Oh, lordy. Alright. Dries. Oh. Okay, that was the basement. That was the basement. Do we go out the window or the door? I think the window's safer. Alright, we gotta go out the door. And we're out. Chapter 2, Betrayal. Where are we? Alright. This is the tent of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. Yes, they obviously should not have. As I am so very hungry now. I mean, I'd call it a stroke of luck for this guy. Her dress, what's it doing here? How? Alright, so there's a dress there. Is he gonna walk in on her doing it? I think he's gonna walk in on her doing it. Let's see. I think he's gonna walk in there. He's gonna see them doing the nasty, and he's just gonna get real angry. This backpack is remarkably similar to the one the little man had. I remember how in some fit of rage and hunger I killed him, and books fell out of the exact same backpack. I took them. That's how I learned to understand the language of humans. What's going on here? Any more glowing trees? Oh, it looks like there's something over there glowing. Alright. Oh, it's a circle. What is it, salt? It wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while. But I need to go first. It's her. Did it really work? Why is the thing still moving? Fuck, something is wrong, Mark. I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know, it wouldn't help anyway. It could only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. My whole body feels as if it's weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her. That's the girl I risked myself for by getting out. Well, now you know. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. One ugly thing. Do you think it knows? That's hurtful. Who cares what that thing understands, Mark? It killed our father. Why doesn't it die? It is what worries me. Ugly, why does she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her. And this after all we had. What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seems to me that I knew her well. That maybe somewhere deep in her soul she guessed about my presence and was waiting for me to come. Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell isn't holding together, but I don't see foam from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark, you're asking me that? Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday, maybe. That's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live when she treats me like that? I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles were tearing me from the inside. Never change yourself. Ah, shit, Mark. I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. We forgot the fucking candles. Mark, fucking candles. You forgot the damn candles, man. I think my strength is coming back to me, huh? I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wanted to get rid of me all this time. Well then, you know you've brought me a lot of new sensations and feelings I haven't experienced before. And now, after everything that happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. And I want to take you out to dinner. Alright, girl, let's go. Let's go. Let's have a meal. Mark, I think it's going to break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. Wait, did we kill her or we actually just bring her back to the house? I moved into Marie's house. You could say she invited me herself, huh? Now she and I talk to each other a lot. I also began to better understand why people put flowers in pots. However, though, I don't use flowers like other things to furnish my surroundings. I also removed that awful black box. Now instead it's something pleasing to my eye. I think I can live here. Marie doesn't seem to mind either. I'm getting more and more used to open spaces. Marie and I will have to go down to my place one more time, though we are expecting children. Okay. I can't imagine how it happened myself, but the larvae are already pretty big and they need to be taken to my lair. After all, they are my children. They'll be more comfortable there. By the way, the voices have stopped and I don't hear that awful laughter anymore. I think I know what the word happiness means. Yet sometimes I feel sad. Is that it? Ending 3. Okay, so there's more endings. There's more endings. Alright, well, we'll just keep it at that for now. That was an interesting ending. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, this wasn't really much of a game. It was more of a... oh, I don't know how to describe it. There's a word for it, but I'm too dumb to remember it. Well, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and have a great time.